Hi guys, um welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. um I honestly I have quite a lot of videos. I just haven't sat down to edit any of them, but finally I edited this one. This is a commission art I did for a client called Amira Lee, and I'm going to show you how I painted from the flat. As you can see, I've done quite a few because I want this to go on quickly. But I'm going to show you how I moved from the skin, the flat painted flat skin color, to what you normally see in my illustrations, which is the toned, almost what's the word I'm looking for, like a well contoured face, I think. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to try and talk through a little bit and tell you what I'm doing. I don't know how long it will be. I think the video should be about 10 minutes. Don't know if I can talk for 10 minutes though, but I'll explain where I need to explain, and then hopefully that helps. Okay, so we are going to start off with the image in Photoshop. I'm using Photoshop CC, and this is going pretty quickly, but I don't necessarily use the dodge and bend tool to do my tones. I like to pick the skin tone I've already picked as the base, and then pick one shade or two darker or lighter for my dark and light tones. So as you can see, I've already picked that brown over there, and I'm going in and putting in where I want my shades to be, and I'll do this all over before I go in and do where I want my highlights to be. Mind you, this is on a different layer. I always work in layers because when you're working for a client, you never know where you may have to make changes, and so I try to put things in different layers that I can easily go back and tweak that layer and not have to redraw the entire thing all the time. So right here we're going over the eyes with the dark tones, and I think that's how I like to draw my eyes. I like to put this little, I recently learned this. I wasn't doing this from the beginning, but as I watch videos of people drawing, I tend to learn a few things, and when I tried it for the first time, I realized I really liked it, and so I kept doing it, and just like that. And with the brown shade I go in to do the dark tones, I don't go with 100% opacity. I like to start from about 15% and then work my way up. Like for instance, where the what's that thing called, the eyeshadow goes. Wow, what's the name of that? Well, comment below if you know the name of what I'm trying to say. That's around the eyes, where it's like the eyelid, it goes in. I like to go deeper there because then it makes the eye stand out. And so basically right now I'm putting in the highlights, which is just like 2 or 3 tones above the actual base color of her skin. I really enjoy doing this illustration because it's, for me, it's pretty simple with the request the client made, but simple is nice, I guess. I can't even think. Anyway, basically that's what I'm doing now. When I finish with the tones, what I like to do is go in and then use a dodge tool, the dodge tool, to pick the highest point of the highlight. So in order for me not to do not to go in with a white, I just pick the highest tone. Now as you can see, I'm done with the skin and I've moved to the hair, and I'm drawing little lines as to where I want the direction of my shading to go. So she's straightening her hair, which means that at some point, I mean, if hair falls on your skin, it's not going to be so stiff. It's going to fall and contour your skin in your body in a way. So That's how I'm drawing my lines. Now I start off with very dark lines before I go in with a lighter tone, just like I did for the skin. Dark first, then light, and then later on go in and do really thin strokes. I also like to blur my dark lines a little bit so it's not so in your face, and then later on I go in again with the same dark but in a smaller brush size, if that helps. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm getting the hair there in a way. And my favorite thing to do for female characters is baby hair. Baby hair doesn't necessarily have to be done with every single character, but I've realized it gives them kind of like a dewy, friendly appearance where it just frames their face and makes them look prettier, maybe. All right, just like that. At this point I'm playing with the tones a little bit to kind of get my my favorite. What I start off with normally is not necessarily what I always end up with. I try to play with colors a lot, so that not bright colors, but the colors I've chosen already, just play with the tones, the undertones here and there, to see if it comes off a little bit better. So maybe a little bit more red or a little bit, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit. So here I'm using the dodge tool to bring the highlights in the shirt. Same for the hair and all that. And trust me, that this did not take 10 minutes. It took quite long. It took about an hour to finish the whole illustration, but basically I had already done the sketches, and so to just go on from here wasn't difficult. Put a little freckles on here because that's what my client requested, and also moved from the face to go to the straightener and the nails. And yeah, that's my client's name. I always put my clients' names on their artwork when I'm presenting them, just to make it a little bit special and know that I know who I'm working with. And so that's it. Basically from here on, it's just background changes, a few tweaks here and there to see what looks best and all that. And yeah, basically. So I guess that's it for me, and hopefully you can try this yourself. You don't need an amazing PC or tablet or something. You just need to have like a technique you like, and that works for me, so it could work for you. Okay guys, so this is the finished artwork. I hope you guys liked it, and don't forget to follow me on my social, subscribe so I get encouraged and post more videos, and comment down below if there's anything you would like to know. See you next time. Bye.